Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Trust you had an amazing weekend. It is Manic Monday, July 28th, 9:28 a.m., 2 minutes to the New York Open. This is the daily frame, guys. We had big gap moves up overnight here, guys, in Australia, but those gaps have now been closed on the Nasdaq and the S&P and on the Dow. No more gaps, but we have up days with down bodies back into the span of travel, barely on the Nasdaq, barely on the S&P, and handily here on the Dow. So a little bit of a reversal of fortune here this morning. This is my trading grid. There's the daily pulled back into the span of travel of Friday, as you can see. A little topping tail action here, of course, happening as well. On the 30-minute chart, guys, you can see there's that gap. The gap was actually from down here, but this is the structural gap here. Since we had a higher peak here on Friday, that has all been closed. I'm going to delete these markers now because it's no longer relevant that we had a gap. Now we'll be looking to see how we act in this clean traffic range, guys. Fairly clean here too. The next support zone really is this piece down here, guys. And so there's a significant range here to work with. In fact, the remaining range here, if we're to measure that, well, 44.5 points. It's not that big actually. On the S&P, guys, there's a gap also been filled. I'm going to delete that and delete that. On the 1-minute chart here on the Nasdaq, guys, you will see the Asian open range right there. There's that giant gap up on Australia, then into Asia. Here's the London open range. We drove down, found support, found support, found support, found support at Asia, and then finally broke through to close that gap that is down here. We are now open, guys. I'll bring you back in a moment. And the 1-minute open range is done, guys, and we are looking at about 30 points, give or take, on the Nasdaq and 5.25 on the S&P. I'm going to give this lots of time this morning, guys. Lots of patience. It's Manic Monday. We had that big gap move. The gap has been closed, and now I want to see how the market participants act and react to this opening price action here. You'll notice that we are below the Asian open range and the London open range. The gap has been filled, as I mentioned. And so this is anybody's guess where we go from here, guys. In this kind of a scenario, I'm open to both longs and shorts. There is reason to believe that this rampaging bull market will certainly find support here after the gap has been filled and rally higher, but also because we are so extended here on this daily chart that we could pull back and backfill a little bit of this. Momentum is certainly down coming into the New York session all the way through the London session. So we got some mixed messages going on here, and that's a reason for me to sit on my hands. I will say, guys, that I certainly won't be going long in this range here, which is the pre-market 30-minute candle, a big strong 30-minute candle. So my dynamic open range immediately opens and expands to right here. You'll notice that's actually the second wick back. Unless we get up into this range, I'm not interested in longs. So why not just expand my open range to include all of that so I can just relax and let prices do whatever they want inside of here and only get interested in even looking above here. Then, of course, we would run right into the Asian open range and the London open range. And the S&P looking to drop down here below the open range, pushing down now. Nasdaq back into open range, but with a positive moving average configuration for now. That might flip over. All right, guys, I'm deleting the open ranges from earlier. Keep things nice and clean. 2 railroad tracks here on the 30-minute chart. And firming up a little bit here on the Nasdaq, trying to get back up into the open range on the S&P. All right, guys, we're back. It's 10:47. I'm going to call it a day here, guys. We are stuck in open range or in no man's land between VWAP and open range, and there's nothing going on here. And so I am going to call it a day. No trade morning here for me, guys. I wish you an amazing afternoon and a fantastic week. Hope to see you tomorrow. Talk soon.